I did back in the day, maybe. But...
Can't remember last time I rickrolled somebody. But...
You know what? There was one, and it wasn't like a famous meme or anything, but it was back when MySpace was popular. And this girl left like a link on it, like, oh, see, like it was one of those things like, see who follows you on MySpace, like who looks at your page so many times. And my dad was sitting right behind me because the computer was in the living room, and I clicked on it and it starts playing that song, you spin me right round. It's just a dick just spinning around. And then my computer was old, so I was like, oh man, what the? I'm trying to click it off and trying like.
And this was the days of JavaScript abuse.
Yeah.
So like you'd click the X, but it wouldn't go away.
Yeah. And then I was just like, I hope it clicks away before my dad turns around. And my dad turned around. What the fuck are you looking at?
I just love how you've seen it.
You've seen it rotate 1, 2, 3, 4.
And apparently, if you wait till like 99 rotations, it says, congratulations, you are
we on air?
I think so.
Are we on live right now? Oh, shit.
Wonderful.
Right, what a fucking hell. I wonder what they walked into hearing just talking about a dick spinning in circles.
And you are gay.
Blake Trevino.
Yeah. Joe Hilliard over there.
Hello.
Andy Gomez.
David Zimmerman.
You're not dead.
Hello.
I'm not dead. I was here for the last one.
I didn't see it.
A lot
I tuned
of
I wasn't even here for that.
Yeah.
A lot of our diehard fans are curious if you're going to take a shit in this episode.
No, I took a shit before. That's what that video I sent.
If you did, we would time it and we would try to best your time from last week.
I think 4 minutes is the best I could do.
I couldn't do it in 4 minutes.
You don't have the build up. Like you don't have that pressure build up. Like
I was holding it for a good 30 minutes. You can see if you go back to watch that episode and just look at my face, it's just going. You even called it out at one point. You said, like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, like
I'm just holding this shit. I was like, dude, has it been an hour already?
Right, so it wasn't my imagination. Your face was getting more and more red.
Yeah. That was all the shit buildup.
Oh man! So welcome back to the Slow Roast. I'm excited for this episode. We got David Zimmerman. David, which one?
David Zimmerman, or David. You could also just call me Dave. Anything works.
Davey Z.
Okay, that works.
Dave.
Got Zim.
I didn't. I haven't been doing comedy as long as you two, but when I started doing comedy, I did not know David Zimmerman. And you see new comics come along all of the time, and all of a sudden, David Zimmerman came back, but. You knew him from before, right?
Yeah, I was on a 3-4 year hiatus.
What was that about? Why?
I had a roommate that moved out, and I thought it wouldn't affect me as much as I did, but it was one of those like nefarious things where it's not like, oh, I'm depressed. And we're like, I think I'll skip the open mic this week, the next week. And then 4 years pass. It's like, oh, look at the time.
And I'm hooked on fentanyl.
What got you back into it? Why did you decide to return?
That's a good question. Just thinking, I'll just go out one night. Then I did a good show. And I did another night. It's like, yeah, I'm back in the habit. It's just rebuilding the habit.
Yeah, I know when I started out, Zimmerman was on there, but then that was right before you left, pretty much. I don't even think I was on the scene a year by the time Zimmerman kind of left. But yeah, no, he was always.
Do you remember Mark Joseph?
Yeah.
Mark Joseph. He would always bring up Zimmerman.
Mhm.
David Zimmerman.
Yeah, that was like I said when I started.
If Mark is
both
watching,
of them,
dude, Mark loves you.
Both of them disappeared around the same time, actually, back then.
Well, Mark moved to Austin to go live in his car for like a few months, and then when he moved back, he bought a house, and now he's all like,
I thought he was living off that workaholics money.
No, dude.
On that shit.
No.
So, David, you had then a wealth of material that you had done in your previous stint.
Yes.
Is that mostly what we've seen then since you've returned? Is kind of retooling your old stuff? Or?
No, it's actually new material. In fact, I have a habit of trying to write at least one new joke every time I go up. And that's, I guess, kind of my only strength that I have as a comic is that I constantly try to keep making new stuff.
I mean, that's what I do too.
And I have to keep track of all my old jokes too. In fact, if I can compare my old set, so let's see. Yeah, I have notes going back. There's the giant gap from when I stopped doing it, 2021, 2020, 19.
Tears and cum.
Yeah, funny enough, I actually did more political jokes like before my hiatus too.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
he's all, what about Bill Clinton, huh?
No, I don't do any politics stuff.
Man,
You should.
No, I shouldn't.
well, especially
Why
with,
not?
with
Do you
those
ever touch on
emails.
that?
No, I'm not smart enough to do that shit.
I don't have like enough of an informed opinion on it. Like informed, I'm
Yeah,
not
like-
informed enough to be a savvy political fucking comment. I could make fun of the.
I know enough to be a whiny liberal, but you know, anything like if somebody who really knows this stuff like comes and like, well, Donald Trump is great because of this and this and this, I'd be like, you know what, you got a point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
I
in here with
just-
conviction.
I think it's because like 2016 to like 2021, it was just we were just inundated with politics, and
Yeah.
like the next couple of years, it's like silence, and then like
Yeah.
now it's slowly coming back in again. So
Yeah, you don't get canceled for making the wrong joke.
yeah,
But I like it now that less people are getting canceled. I think people are standing up to that. So that's the one good thing I like about it now, man. I hate that censorship bullshit. It just fuck that, man. What are your thoughts on the Epstein emails?
Yeah, you just want to say the N word.
That's not even my thing though.
I mean, I'm glad that Bill got a blowy from Donald.
Well, they're saying now it's not him.
Yeah,
they're saying
that
not Bill.
his
think-
brother came out and said
Yeah.
that Bubba's not Bill.
or it might have been a horse now.
Or yeah, like it's a donkey or something, right? Or
Yeah.
yeah, some weird thing. But
I don't really think Donald Trump blew somebody, but it's
I
funny
think
to
so.
think
I
that
think
he
he,
did.
I think he blew somebody.
Really?
I
You
think so.
think? Because
Canceled. Great. Thanks.
because once you get to like a certain like fucking Bono, you know what I mean? Like that dude tries to like fuck for 7 hours and never come. That's weird. You know what I mean? You
Oh
get
yeah,
so rich
because wanting a
that you
fuck
have to
is,
you
is
get
weird.
weird. What, fucking for 7 hours?
Shit, give me some hot fucking piece of ass. Fuck yeah.
Nah,
I'll
at
let
some
my heart
point,
go out.
I guarantee you by 45 minutes to an hour, it just feels like rubbing.
Bro,
and
have
it's
you
just
ever
like-
fucked before? Joe, am I wrong here? I have fucked for.
I would think that 7 hours would be excessive.
It'd be excessive, yeah, but like I'm just saying, 45 minutes to an hour, like, oh, come on.
No,
Well, it depends. Is it 7 continuous hours, or is there little breaks?
Yeah, no,
in
I'm pretty sure
between?
there's some breaks. You fucking
lunch.
take some acid more, DMT hit really quick, go back to fucking. I don't know what the fuck Bono does. Just you make it sound like, oh, sex, such a chore.
Look, dude, he's like, all right, I cleared my schedule all day today, and you better.
You clear your schedule all day to go to work. I'd much rather clear my schedule all day. Just, oh, you know what? Next
No,
hour,
I
honey.
wanna go to-
No, my schedule was work,
And I want to go to sleep.
Fucking, you have 20.
and I want to,
18
and I want
more
to
hours?
fucking, I want a nut. You know what I mean? Like
Who says you can't nut?
for 7 hours? No, that's not his whole thing. His tantric thing is he holds in his nut for 7 hours.
Yeah, I think that he's right.
Fucking
But
cheat.
while you deliver as many orgasms to your
Fuck that
female
cheat.
partner,
Fuck you.
Okay, well, you know what I mean.
Dude.
I'm
Oh, now I've
with
lost
Dave
bandwidth.
Chappelle on this one, dude. You race me to that nut, dude. I guarantee I'll get there before you do.
Well, yeah, just fucking get a little performance sensor, take a fucking pill.
No,
You're
dude.
good, bust a nut, and you could keep fucking.
Yeah, I've already got a bad heart, dude. I'll fucking die.
fucking what a way to go.
I think the point of all that is like there's something spiritual about running like a miniature version of No Nut November while with somebody. I held
like
it back for 8 hours. I'm on a higher plane of existence.
that's right.
Yeah.
I've touched
I'm
God.
training for a marathon. You know what I mean?
All right.
I was about to say, damn.
Okay.
I read that. Oh, fuck.
Coming up big, we're going to look to our left, you guys right at the board. There is a chat available on our YouTube. If you're watching this, it's right there.
Yeah.
Chat with us.
Share our page.
Who did we not see last week that we hoped we were going to see?
I think
Mommy
I think she
Milkers.
worked Mama Melons. I think she works
Mama-
on Sunday.
Mama
Saturday.
Melons.
Sundays. I
Bummer,
think she works
bummer.
Sundays.
Bummer. Do y'all want to talk about this roast battle show that we just had?
I think we need to
Okay.
because somebody called that shit, and somebody owes me fucking El Vago.
I was not there.
What happened to your homie?
What?
Road
I don't
Dogg.
know what happened. You have to
Fucking-
tell me what happened.
Your homeboy who was gonna beat Corinne, murdered.
Do y'all
God,
get questions
fucking
from
murder.
friends? that-
Do you have video proof of this murdering?
dude, there was fucking.
Yeah, it exists.
How many witnesses out there?
How big was that crowd?
Yeah.
I didn't do a head count.
At least like 100
Yeah.
witnesses. Fucking.
And you're saying that he got murdered.
It was a 20
100%.
decibel difference where most of the roast battles, it was like maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah, like Roland didn't even break 100 on the decibel meter, bro.
Oh man.
It was bad.
I, of course, will remain neutral during those parts of the conversation.
say-
but question: did you guys get like when you're introduced as a
What up,
comedian
Ray?
to somebody new?
Redneck Tim.
Do you have a bunch of like? Are there a category of questions that non-comedians will ask you when they learn that you are one?
Bloodbath.
Well, what do you mean?
Where do the jokes come from? The one I get is, "Oh, have you ever bombed? Tell me that story." Right? Anyone ever ask you that? Am I alone by myself?
Yeah, no, I've had people ask me if I bombed.
Yeah.
Right before though. Have you been on Kill Tony? No. Have you ever bombed? Like and then heckled is the third one.
I wouldn't want to go on Kill Tony either.
Why not?
Because, dude, that seems stressful. I don't. That's
It's
none of that seems like fun to me.
The only part that doesn't seem like fun is just waiting around. I want to fucking wait around, not knowing if I'm going up.
I
I
enjoyed
don't
the
wanna
waiting
do
around.
a minute. Like a
I'll do-
minute is hard.
I know it is. It'll still be fun. The interview.
A minute and prepare for the interview.
And then the interviewer is just gonna be like, "Well, you fat fucking piece of fat shit."
You would
funny.
get some flavor of
No,
that, no
I don't
doubt.
wanna
Ah,
do
you're a
that.
portly fellow, and now you've got to have prepared
Yeah, you gotta be
interview
ready. Just-
response to the
No,
fact that they
I don't
brought
want to
up.
be ready. I don't want to. I don't want
Yeah,
to be.
to
on
me-
that.
I did it one time. I know that there's a crew that goes up from time to time. I was so happy that I didn't get it, but I did actually enjoy the waiting around because everyone there was so friendly, and you make a lot of contacts. I traded a lot of Instagrams that day.
Nah.
So yeah, point is, you owe me fucking El Vago because Corinne, like I said, raped Roland.
Okay.
Nothing against Roland.
I never
I was
had a
root-
great answer
was
to the
rooting for him,
question,
but-
have you bombed? But now I do, because as the host of that last Rock Hard,
You bombed hard.
Bad.
I ate shit.
Damn.
I ate
think
shit.
a-
And we
wasn't
can talk about why, but I mean, besides the fact that I'm just not a funny person.
Didn't they get mad at you at the other one also? Like the one before?
I don't remember. No.
Oh, when he came up, like, and they're like, boo, or something
Oh
like
well,
that.
yeah. Well, during
that wasn't-
tea
that
and
wasn't a
someone's
bomb.
roast, I interrupted after the 9th round as advertised, and they were having such a good time that they booed. They didn't want me to interrupt, but
Oh.
I had to. I bombed so bad, and now I'm in a hole in my head, and the show is in a hole literally when I bring up the person I asked to open it this month, which was Blake.
And as soon as I'm walking up, he goes, I left you in a hole, bro. Sorry.
Yeah,
And
on
I'm
stage. I wouldn't have said that to just anybody, but to Blake, I was like, "Yep, you're in a hole."
But like, I'm sitting back there, man, and
Crickets.
I don't hear fucking a peep
Mhm.
from backstage. Like, I just hear Joe talking. Sounds like an empty room out there.
Yeah,
Like, it's that bad. Like, I did the R-Truth tribute bit, the fucking, right? And I really, like me and Joe, like, for a while, we're always around each other. Not like now, I just see him at here. So I don't know if that chemistry is still there. And like, I really wanted to just message Garrett, be like, hey, cue the music, man. Cue my music right now. And I'm going to interrupt his fucking set
Oh, that was
to try to save it.
and
And-
that would not have bothered me at
Yeah.
all.
But like, I was like, I don't know. Like, cause I know how he gets sometimes when a joke doesn't go his way, like you kind of get in your head a little bit sometimes.
No
So
doubt.
I was like, fuck, he's going to get stuck and he's not going to know what the hell's going on.
Because the last 2 Rock Hards, I didn't do comedy at the beginning. I just got the crowd going, and here we go. We're off. And I hadn't done that in 2 times, and I'm thinking I always want Rock Hard to be different every month. So this time I'm going to do that. And I did a bit that I've done before, 5 minutes worth of it, and I added a couple little new things.
Give us
The
five.
first thing that I added alienated at least 12 people right here in the front, and I had no idea that
Ladies.
that was the composition of the
Adrian
crowd.
brought his family, like grandmother and her friends included. So you have the grandma, grandpa, and
you are fucking old
60
people
plus
suck,
people
right?
in the front row.
My very first joke was about one of the punchlines was old Hispanic women. I've never said it before. There's a reason why I say it, and it was just you could just feel. A couple people chuckle back here.
Yeah, they were probably chuckling on how fucking bad it landed.
Oh no, that began like he is bombing. You know what I mean? And then when I started bombing, I couldn't remember a goddamn word I was about to say. I had my little book there in case I needed it, and then I had to do the hold on. I didn't say hold on, but you know, and then look. But I'm obviously looking. I'm not smart enough to write my set on Sharpie on my hand because no one ever sees you when you do that.
Man,
Anyway,
it felt.
yeah. And then Blake had to hopefully dig out of a hole.
It felt
You,
like
you
more
know
than
what I
5
do like
minutes.
about after bombing? You got that bomb out of the way. So
Yeah.
the next one couldn't get any worse than that.
Yeah.
You,
And usually the next one is a lot better.
the
because you
follow-up
already got the
performance.
bomb out the way.
My follow-up
That's so
time on
true.
stage was at the Mesquite Open Mic the next night, this past Thursday, and I did really well. I mean, yeah, it was good. We'll talk about that maybe later because that was the night where there's usually 20 people on the list. Half of the comedy community was out of town doing shows.
I was one of them. That was
Yeah.
like yesterday, right? Or well, I mean,
Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh,
You
where
went
did
to
you?
the pizza place?
Yeah. It's
Oh, okay, well, I want to hear all about that.
Oh,
Okay, so Ronnie goes up, and then Ben Man goes up, and then we get a pop, and then it's just waiting for another pop, and Miguel goes up and starts getting this pop,
Dude.
and
Ben got a fucking pop. I was outside House of Rock smoking out there, and all of a sudden, like I heard it from out through the doors and all that outside. Like it made me stop my conversation and ask who the hell was on stage because like that pop was that loud, man.
because it was
Like,
for the first time you said, "Are there laughs coming out of there?"
yeah,
Oh,
like
good,
no,
good.
not even more than laughs. Like it was loud laughs. Like
Good. This is a comedy
yeah,
show, right?
like there,
Okay,
there
good.
were
People are
loud
laughing
laughs and
finally.
all that, man. But
Oh,
shit, and it sucked too because I went up there like my whole idea. I was gonna do the R-Truth bit, and then I was gonna challenge any comic to just on the fly roast, no notes, just fucking do this. So I
No
do
prep.
this whole sit. I asked the crowd like, "Hey, do you want to hear me do comedy, or do you want me to roast it?" I even talk shit. I'm like, "You want me to roast one of these Corpus comedy cucks out here?" And I'll let y'all decide. And I asked them, "You want to hear me do comedy?" And from where I'm at, it sounded loud. Like, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like I didn't think that many people would cheer for
that's
that.
because they hadn't heard any comedy
And
prior.
and
Go ahead.
then I said, "Or do you want to hear me roast one of these comics on the fly?" And the response sounded kind of underwhelming. And so I was just like, "Oh fuck, I got to do."
I'm doing
Like,
the set.
but like I was backstage while Joe's
Rock pot
bombing.
again.
While Joe's bombing, I'm backstage just trying to get into that roast mode. Like fuck, like who's gonna come up? Like start getting, and then fuck, I'm telling stand up. Like I wasn't ready for this at all. And but yeah, man. But like on Joe's side, he said over there where they're at, it sounded like the crowd wanted me to do
They
the,
did,
the
they
roast,
would've.
and I backed out.
Yeah.
But
I was disappointed, not disappointed, but I was like, oh, fuck, he didn't do the roast thing because I think that might have the guests that were there that weren't laughing at many people were there for roast stuff. So let's get some roast stuff going.
yeah,
And it wasn't until like I took a walk through the crowd to try to figure out what the hell was going on during Ronnie's set, I think. Okay, point. Bomb. Have you ever been at a show where the host bombs at the beginning and the whole thing is just
Yeah.
a little bit wonky?
yep.
Yep.
But-
There's times where it's like, man, who's going first? Right?
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, we got a host, so at least they're gonna go first, and then the first comic can go. I've been the first comic when the host bombs, and it's like, I gotta
Yep.
pull this
My
out.
job
Uh-huh.
just changed.
Yeah. Now I gotta be the guy that gets everybody. Blah, blah,
Gets it
blah,
going,
blah.
Yeah.
and
Which was I was trying to avoid by not being the host.
yep.
So thanks a lot, Joe.
And like I said,
Oh, I took it all on in my head that night because I want those to be a success. Of course, I'm producing the thing, and then I bomb.
yeah, and then like I said, with me doing that R-Truth bit and not doing a roast just made it even more of a fucking shit show.
Yeah,
And then
it didn't
I don't
help.
pay attention to Adrian's grandparents' crowd. I just see there's an old lady in the crowd, and I didn't realize how many old people. And like just off the top of my head, I'm like, let me do fucking manicure and to hand a happy ending bit and all that shit. And then I go into OnlyFans, and I'm like, okay, I see like this part laughing, but why the fuck is it so dead here? And then I look and 70-year-old, 60-something-year-old just, and I'm
Let
like,
me
oh,
put
shit.
it in terms you can understand. Playboy magazine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's funny. Fucking even like Jada comes up to me and she's like, I saw the disappointment in your face when you asked for the vote and you realized that you were gonna have to do stand up. She's like, you look so disappointed. By the way, how hot did she look, man? Can you talk about
When
that?
you bomb
Ignores it.
and then you're still gonna go on stage.
Jada, though,
What are y'all
uh,
talking about?
Jada,
Well, I don't know.
look,
He's just talking about
she bartends at Tapology, some of the white pale girl, red hair.
This is what the show's become.
You know who the fuck I'm
So,
talking.
all right, what?
We're gonna start ranking the
you
ladies.
bomb-
that
Not
are
even ranking. I'm
adjacent
just
to
saying how
comedy.
hot that girl looked. That's all.
I didn't notice because I was too
Oh,
busy
yeah.
bombing, Blake. You're not listening.
I bombed
I've
too,
got
but
a
I still.
girlfriend.
But then I learned, like, when you bomb like that, the audience has decided in this moment
Did they hate you?
they don't like you. So then I come back on, and I've just been in the back thinking,
You're
okay,
like,
this is when I'm going to say this
guy
thing
again.
that's going to turn it around. But that crowd was so difficult to turn around because
'Cause they just
anything
wanna see
dirty,
Adrian.
no, anything dirty was just rejected.
Especially though, considering it was Adrian's people, and Adrian's one of the weirdest fucking comics out there.
Yeah. So anyway, we finally get to the first roast, which is what we wanted to talk about, right?
Wait, before you go there, if you're bombing, like, so say
Yeah.
you're the host and you bomb, right?
Then
Then you bring the next guy out. He does okay. Your job then is to keep it rolling.
Yep.
Don't try to dig yourself out because it's not about you.
about
You're
the
the
show.
fucking host.
and I like to roll. I mean, that's how I'll typically do it. Let's just roll with the comedy. There was a situation, I can't remember who, where I felt like I needed to get a lift, but I wasn't the right person to do it. 'cause
the
they hated
only
me.
way that you would need to like interject a little blah 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 in between is if the guy before did not do
Like
well.
a fight.
Yes.
Right, understood.
Shit,
To
yeah.
bring up the crowd.
Understood. I was incapable of doing that. Stephen Garrett, a local comedian, was doing sound for me, playing walk-up music and that kind of thing.
And he put that wah, wah, wah.
He should have.
He
That
should
would have
have
helped.
just, yeah,
It would
nonstop,
have just been nonstop.
just on a loop. And then he got on stage, which meant I had to
You know
go.
who you should have got Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam's good with that soundboard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no doubt, at the Tapology mic.
Yeah.
So I went back to do walk-up music to Stephen. So we passed the mic, which was the first time that happened. There was a pass the mic little section where comedians brought up the next comedian. I'm always going to try something new there, but the new thing I did this week was to fucking bomb. It was horrible.
Well, at least you got that bomb out of the way.
Yeah, I made up for it, I suppose. Well, not when, I don't know. Anyway, at Mesquite. But can you bring up that, Maya, the tournament updated? So the first roast was Sweet Tea and Bobby Payne. No, I'm sorry, Corinne and where were we? I'm looking at the yellow boxes. That's December 31st. That's next
Yeah,
month.
the Corinne and Roland one.
Corinne and Roland. That was the main event, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and then
It was Adrian and Bobby
Adrian
first.
and Bobby.
Okay, it was Adrian and Bobby, and this is where I'm going to be neutral.
Well, you could at least introduce
I
more than
can
Adrian
have
and
no
Bobby.
opinion on the matter because I was not there.
Yeah.
So I had to break it down. Oh, Zimmerman was there.
At the roast battle?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's see. Which one are we talking about?
Adrian and Bobby.
Adrian versus Bobby. Yeah, it was a close one. I'd say let's see, Bobby's roasts were a little more diverse. Adrian, although he got laughs, he hit the same pedophile jokes over and over again.
Yeah. My thoughts too were just fucking Adrian's like Rain Man retarded with shit sometimes, and he did like it felt like 7 jokes per round.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's round 1 and it's tell your joke.
And
maybe
then Bobby
a
would
tag.
come back with just one.
Yeah. But like round 1 and it wasn't like, oh, Andy's fat and then I'm going to play off a fat joke and play off another fat joke. It's Andy's fat, Andy's old, and Andy has a small dick. And Andy's a pedophile and Andy is this all in
Let's use
one.
some other name.
Are we doing that? Are we doing all the shit about Andy bit now already?
Oh.
Okay.
That was his roast for you. About,
And
but like
the
that
other
was
thing that I heard since I was not there,
yeah.
that as soon as Bobby and Adrian got done, all Adrian's people just mass exited.
Yes, that did happen.
Yeah.
That did happen, and I would say in that moment, I got up to say, "Hey, we've got empty seats up here. Come on, fill them up." They got filled up, and I will say that the last 5-6 acts of the night, the tone in the room, the audience was significantly different and ready to receive.
So I
In a way that the first half wasn't.
so far.
Yeah.
Since you've started this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not technically since you started the roast battle.
You were the headliner on the very first show.
On the very first one, but it was not a roast battle then.
No, it was not, and it was also in the middle bar on that wacky stage.
Yeah. But I've only been to one of the roast battles.
Okay.
And it was like to borrow a term from the 6-7 crowd, it was pretty lit.
Yeah, those are fun shows. And I think the audience ultimately had fun. It was just a different journey there. I don't know, you see how was the show? It was great. It was fine. Walked into a show last night that I had to miss, but I was there after. How was it? It was fun. It was good. It was fine. No, this show ended fine, but I learned a lot.
It
You
was-
talked about what you do after the bomb.
That dude, that show,
What I do is I go home and learn. I try to learn as much as I can about what just happened.
I just want
that
to die.
that match was, like I said, I think he put it best. There's more diversity than Albert, fucking Adrian just out of nowhere, like, "Yeah, Bobby's a pedophile," and then next joke, Bobby's a pedophile. Next joke, oh, he's trying to fit his dick in a little kid, and
So the
Uh,
way that I had it explained to me is it seemed like Adrian was like over prepared
well,
and to the point to where he didn't seem like a normal person.
yeah, he was
He
like,
seemed like some kind of robot man.
dude,
who, like,
Adrian pretty
these
much,
are the jokes that I think that Bobby will be hurt by.
like it was. It pretty much was
I
like
hadn't heard that enough.
he pretty much had the whole roast battle each round. He did like all 10 rounds in each fucking round, man. And Bobby's there, God bless him, man. He's just there. Well, like Adrian's reading, and Bobby.
And then Bobby's like,
Adrian
I know
has
you
no,
are, but what am I?
Adrian has no crowds at his shows.
Yeah.
Burn.
Well, Bobby won. The audience said. I did do a thing. Well, I don't want to get too much. into
The
weeds
audience
about
was
it.
like, people in there were talking. Adrian won. Bobby won the sound, but like I could make the argument either way, man. Because again, I felt like Adrian was just overkill. Like, of course you're gonna win if you throw 500 jokes out there. You
So-
should have.
So
10
hold-
good ones.
there's another thing that I heard, and this is I won't tell you my sources.
Is it my source? Because that source is always accurate.
I don't know, it might be. But I heard Bobby's people were up front and Adrian's people were more in the back.
Okay,
So
I could comment to the. I was there. You know me. I will shit on Joe any fucking chance I get.
He does.
Yeah. Bobby's people actually were placed not very, very front. Adrian had his people in the very front.
okay.
Problem was, dipshit didn't think it all the way through. And Adrian, I love you. I'm just calling you a dipshit just because it was stupid. Thinking about it, he had the oldest people in the fucking front. You tell me a 70-year-old has some lung capacity versus like the 30-year-olds that he had in there?
Yeah, but you,
You-
gotta
but-
sit the 70-year-old front because they're like, is that
They-
Adrian?
All they have to hear is, what are your thoughts on Adrian? And just to know, yell when you hear Adrian.
And
Doesn't
then they
matter.
got those big cones coming
Yeah,
out of
like,
their ears that they gotta
They-
hear.
but still, like you put your
He's going
you
like that.
pack the front with people who can't yell loud. Not the smartest play.
Okay.
I have.
Am I
you know,
wrong,
I
Dave?
hear things, and I'm not.
What was
Gonna,
Am I wrong though? Am I in that
you're
assessment?
not.
See,
I mean, I don't have the resources that Adrian has. You know what I mean? Like, if I were to go in a roast battle, like, hey, come out, like maybe one person might show, two, maybe.
I'd
Wor-
show
from
up.
work or what? Where do you get your?
Yeah, from work.
Okay.
And then I just feel embarrassed after that. It's like, yeah,
This-
this is what I do on my free time. I'm a fat piece of
My
shit.
biggest thought starting this was after seeing some comedy competitions in town, where this person won or that person won, and they were all audience based. I've seen comedy competitions in town where there are judges, and there is never a situation where everybody's happy ever. I can't believe Andy won because I had more people there. No, he won because he brought 12 people and they sat near the front. I had better material. Well, how did they rate? How did they determine the winner? By applause. Okay, well then he got the most applause, That's what this competition was, the most applause. Now, people come up to me throughout the thing. Let me talk to you about that decibel meter, because if all my fans are in the back, I don't think that I can get them. I don't
think
that
it's the most applause. It's the loudest applause.
That's right. So I did two
Just
things
A higher
this past
pitch
one.
is all you need sometimes.
I had a guy in the middle of the room put his arms out and say, if you are in the back of the room, make noise. If you're in front of this guy, don't make any noise. And they came out the same number from the back and from the front. I did that on purpose. And the other thing I did, and I'll do it again, is we've never broken 120 on this thing. Can we? And see if the crowd, before any roast battles happen, can make that number go as high as possible, so that everyone then sees what the highest
Well,
number possible is.
Was this decibel thing a part of it when I went to go see it?
Yes, if you saw a roast battle, then there was the decibel meter, and we had two
I never even saw that thing.
We've had since the first one, right?
Now,
Yeah.
the other mistake that I made, and this was just a mistake, and I apologize to all, is I have done every single roast battle with 2 rounds of applause. And I did not do that with Bobby and Adrian. The reason why I didn't do
fuck
that
is
in the
wrong with
moment,
Adrian?
I know
That's the one that
it's
needed-
horrible.
Oh my god.
There's an
dude.
asterisk.
You know what? Yeah, there's asterisks. You need to have them do it again.
They're gonna have to do it again.
Now,
No.
no matter what Corinne says that she killed it or whatever, I don't
No,
believe either
No,
one
no,
of you.
everybody knew. Everybody.
Well, no, Corinne and Roland, I did 2 rounds of applause. I only did it once, but that's only because when Adrian saw the numbers, he started walking
bad,
toward
bro.
Bobby to congratulate him, and I figured
Corinne's so
Adrian had
fucking
just
witty. She-
ceded his victory.
Corinne's what do they call the rebuttals or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking just every time Roland said something, she already had something ready to go.
Wow.
And yeah, it was. Roland got her off he got her off guard first joke. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh, if he keeps this up, he has a chance. Nope.
And his first joke was,
I don't have a joke for her. She's pretty. or
I don't have a
some
joke
shit.
for her. She's a beautiful, lovely woman.
You could say she's precious.
No, that was
that
that
was
was
that later.
Uncle Sam.
That was that. Okay, sorry,
That
wrong
was a
one.
great one.
I got the wrong.
And,
Um,
Roland just said she's just pretty.
That was
Okay,
interesting
sorry.
because Corinne did say out loud, oh, whoa, you threw me off a little bit with a compliment, which I think was Roland's point,
Yeah.
you know.
Then it was just fat joke after fat joke after fat.
Was it?
And then some were just old internet fat jokes like Corinne can't go to the beach because they'll try to push her in. Like, come on.
Push her in the beach.
Yeah, like the whale, throw them in the.
Oh,
It was that old. Your mama's so fat. Like Corinne, so that was the joke, man.
By the time we got
Like
to
that
the
one.
final battle, anyway, Corinne won, and now it's Corinne versus Albert, and Sweet Tea versus Bobby Pena on the 31st.
I think that was crazy though, man. After the Adrian Bobby Pena, Adrian Bobby Pena thing was when that mass exodus happened. That's when Zimmerman was on stage.
Yep, and everyone was busy talking. So, like, if we're talking about bombing, there's an example right there. And
But you held it together though. Like I've seen other comics who just get discouraged and kind of quit halfway through, and like you held it together and kept the people who were paying attention. You kept their interest and gained more interest.
yeah, my strategy there is if my current set's not working, I'll try to like divert to tried and true material.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like using relatively new stuff, and then I diverted to personal jokes because I find joking about yourself tends to get more laughs. And there was a tiny crowd that was paying attention. So, yeah. So, 1, I tried to change my strategy if I'm bombing. And 2, afterwards, I'll write it in my notes like, hey, the crowd was inattentive, but switching to tried and true material works.
But in your notes, wouldn't you also put an asterisk to say, my set happened to be placed in the middle of a who would have known it was going to happen audience transition moment where people were getting up and leaving because they were there to see
Oh, yeah, I
one
put that in the
thing.
notes as well.
Right. So audience control there from the host point of view,
Mama Melon.
I think you've got to anticipate that after the first roast. There are people that are going to be there that are just there to see their aunt, their uncle, their whatever nephew, and they're going to leave.
Yeah.
So the next comedian after the first roast might have to just
I think
put up
they
with
they
that.
need, they need the skill set of being able to get the audience's attention back, and that's not like one of my best ones.
right.
Or you could go, here's Adrian's cousin,
Mhm.
David Zimmerman.
Well, where y'all going? It's,
Don't you recognize your family?
Kinfolk.
And then they're like, we only like Adrian.
You know where they benefit from that though? Fucking going to Riches.
What
Go
do you
to-
mean?
Go to Riches. It's the same crowd that Zimmerman had to deal with. Is the Riches every
Oh, people who
Sunday?
don't give a shit.
Yeah, that was the crowd that Zimmerman had to fucking put up with. So that's why I tell people like you can shit on Riches all day, but at the end, that's what makes you
Well,
like
with
it's places
Riches,
like that.
like Riches is a good place to exercise, like getting the audience's attention because
Yep.
there is like a small crowd in the middle that will pay attention.
Yeah.
But then you got the people at the bar who are watching football and the billiard players in the back, which is why I always do my more insane jokes. Like I did one where I do Elton John doing Eddie Vedder impersonation. And that won people over.
Yeah.
Another one, let's see, Jimmy the Racist Unicorn, I always bring to Riches because, like, people seeing comedians on stage, meh. Seeing a ventriloquist with a ridiculous puppet doing racy jokes,
Yeah. Right.
that's something that can warrant attention.
You need to get.
Okay, so Blake, I think what I just heard you say is that the open mic at Riches can work a comedy muscle that if we had nothing but 100 people at the open mic every week, you would never exercise.
Yeah, 100%.
At the open mic level, and that is wrestling over a hostile audience.
Yeah, and I think you need that type of practice, especially like all these comics who are like, oh, I'm gonna travel and do this stuff. I have fucking traveled, and half those mics that you're gonna do, no one gives a fuck. No one's there to see you. But I'll see comics here. Oh, I don't want to go to that mic. No one pays attention to me. No one gives a fuck out there. But they'll go out of town and perform at a place where no one's there to see them and no one gives a fuck what they're saying. So why not get good at performing in places like that? So when you do go out of town, you won't eat shit, or you'll know how to handle it. If they aren't, you'll know how to grab their attention.
See, but here, the people at Riches are there to play pool and don't care that there's comedy going on. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that because that's why they went to Riches that night.
Yeah.
The people at Rock Hard were there at a comedy open mic that was clearly, a show with an audience and just said, we're having a break right now.
Well, that wasn't the people. That was a specific group who was just there to show love to one person.
And that's where
And
I
then-
thought you said everyone started talking.
Well, yeah, because once noise
backstage.
starts happening and all that
It
stuff,
becomes
then
infectious.
yeah, and they're
Yeah.
like, oh shit, well, okay, let's see what's going on. And
Yeah.
but yeah, it happens. But I thought and I was telling the newer Tim Boudreaux was there, Guerrero was there, and I was pointing out to them when Zimmerman was up, and I'm like, y'all need to pay attention to this shit because this is how you perform in these type of crowds. You need to watch this instead of. I mean, yeah, I get it. I'm guilty of it too. I'll be outside smoking and all that, but there are certain comics who I feel like you can learn from and all that. And Bucky, you need to watch from time to time. Don't just spend the entire time just outside
Socializing.
Yeah.
No, I'm a big fan of Riches for a couple reasons. Number one, it's 5 minutes from my house. And that's so much better for me than driving downtown 2 or 3 times a week to do
it's close
comedy.
to my house too, but
Same here.
nah, I don't like it.
You don't
I
like
don't
it because there's no crowd there watching you?
Yeah, I've done this for so long that
Okay.
I don't.
He's a superstar.
It's not that. It's just like
Superstar.
I don't see.
Where's his
Okay,
glasses on the show?
if I'm going to an open mic and I'm gonna try new stuff like that, what's the fucking point if they're not gonna fucking listen? I'm
That's how
not
you
gonna
know-
get any good feedback.
It's to see if you can get people to listen.
Yeah, that's how you know if I've always said, like, when I went to San Antonio in the Elbow Room, I would tell comics who were going there, I would be like, if you could make those comics shut the fuck up and just listen to you, that's a good joke.
Yeah.
Like you take that to any comedy club, like a comedy audience, it's gonna hit. If you could just make people who aren't there to, like, if they're just there shooting pool and you make them fuck up on their shot, or you make them just kind of stuff like, what the hell did that dude just say?
Mm-hmm.
You know you're onto something. And like that, I like it's a little harder at Riches because light, you can't really see too far out. But like I've seen some people where they've kind of like they're getting ready to shoot and they put their head down like, damn it, that messed me up. Like, let me try to regain. And that's how I know, like, I can see when other comics are onto something.
I do think that there are pool players there that are completely ignoring you. There are pool players there that are wearing headphones. But there are pool players there that have one ear on the show because every time I go to do anything, I will always walk to the back of the room to see how far the sound is traveling so that I know that for when I get on stage. How close does someone have the mic to their mouth and where do I need to put it because that sounds good or that sounds bad? You can hear the comedy all the way to the door out to that back patio. So they've got some of them, 50% have one ear on what's happening. You can't help it. It's loud.
And that's the audience that I play to. In fact,
Yes.
whenever I do Riches, I will always start with some sort of pool related pun. It's like, the only pool I know is Marco Polo.
Yeah.
Or it's like, everyone's having fun playing with their balls and their sticks back there.
Right. I would make the jokes about the specific jokes about the Rich's bathroom and the squirting glove because pool players' gloves look like a glove you'd get at squirting school. And oftentimes when I do that and then lean into the squirting, which is antithetical to when you think you'd lean back, but no, I like to lean in. It is
Getting the splash zone.
you're watching now girls and boys on a pool date interact with each other about something a little crude. It's fun. I like riches.
Mhm.
No,
No.
I like it. If there's a crowd there, and then there at least a crowd there to listen to, that they know what they're there for. You know what I mean? Like that way, if it goes bad, it goes bad. If
Yeah.
it goes good, I know I can work on that. But if me having to be like, hey, guess what? Especially okay,
You don't have to yell to get attention.
dude.
though.
nothing else.
Last time I did Riches, dude, I was screaming. at
Open
the
mic
top-
or a show?
It was a show.
Okay.
I was screaming at the top of my
I don't
lungs,
know anything
dude,
about this.
and they were
But-
just like,
but
it was just too loud. Nobody can hear you.
You know why that is though? And I'm not like I don't want to shit on people, but like it's the fucking show that goes on. Like if it doesn't keep people's attention at that type of spot, like then you are gonna lose. You need banger comic after banger comic after banger comic and no lulls. You book something where fucking Zimmerman goes up, kills. Next 2 or 3 comics suck. T goes up, does good. Next comic suck. Andy goes up. That crowd ain't gonna give a fuck by the time you get up there. You know
See,
what I
that's
mean?
why I'd rather go to a place that has a small ceiling, nice clothes, intimate, to where you're trapped in there, and there's only one thing going on.
Mama Melon says she.
I am a screamer. Dude. I'll scream right now.
Mhm.
I
Hey,
scream
Bobby.
all the time.
Hey, Maya, is that graphic still up?
Yeah.
Okay, can you just throw it up real quick again? So just let's put a pin in this. The roast battle this month, the roast battles were great. The hosts ate shit. But next month, December 31st, Sweet Tea versus Bobby Pena, Corinne versus
New Year's
Albert
Eve, dude.
Salvador. I'm so glad you brought that up. It is New Year's Eve. If we were going to do it in December, that was the date that was available 4 or 5 months ago when I booked all the dates.
New Year's Eve. That means the people there are gonna be fucked up. That means
Not
the
that early.
comics there are gonna
Not
be
that
fucked
early.
up.
Not that early.
At 8 o'clock?
Yeah, dude.
Nah.
Dude,
Maya, can you drop
New
that?
Year's Eve, I started at 7 in the morning.
That's a fucking weekday, bro.
Yeah, but it's New Year's Eve. You're not gonna go to work.
People
that
work
day.
New Year's Eve. They don't go New Year's Day.
I am concerned about New Year's Eve as an obstacle to success when it comes to audience. I am concerned about
I
that.
am too.
And a couple of other roast battle people that are still in the thing
And then Skip
one
has
of
that
them,
show.
said New Year's Eve there's not going to be anybody there. So now I'm
What
going
are
to
you
try
talking
to.
about? There'll be a ton of people there.
You think that New Year's Eve won't be a hurdle?
There'll be people
'Cause people
downtown
have New
just saying
Year's
what's
Eve
Yeah,
going
there'll
on.
be people downtown just going like, "What the fuck is going on in House of Rock?"
If you can get their eyeballs in front of the idea that this thing exists, yeah, I think that you're right about that.
I say
I say people mill in and mill out, being like, "What's going on?"
I say
I'll
just
have a drink here.
may as well take the trophy now. Corinne the artist all the way. No point.
Man.
No point in
All
the
that
rest of the
here.
tournament.
No Albert, no nothing. Albert's out of town, dark horse.
He already got his ass kicked by Jen. He lost.
Then why is he going forward?
Jen got disqualified because she had to fucking go shit herself or something off the
Just
thing.
do what I do. 4 minute shits.
That's
dude.
what I heard.
It's not.
Jen won 100%, but she had to run off because of something like shitting or throwing up or something. You
I
run
don't
off.
see why that disqualifies
Hey,
them.
You're in fucking Thunderdome, son. You leave Thunderdome. Yeah, you're
Dude,
done.
I guarantee you.
Oh,
win,
Jen
you shit your
should have got the
pants.
DQ.
Yeah, she got DQ'd. That's why
Uh,
Albert wins.
no.
There's
Dude,
no way Albert won off
Shit
show.
your
I'm too
pants,
nice.
throw up on stage. I guarantee
Yeah.
you win.
Yeah, there's-
Pull your pants down, start vomiting and spinning and shitting.
it'd just be like that's still funnier than anything you've ever said, bitch. And just throw it at him.
Ooh.
Wow,
Yeah,
you're really
Your jokes
roasting
make me
hard.
sick.
yeah. So I got a question for you, Zivit. Just I've always known you. I've never seen you take a drink or even smoke or anything like that. Like, have you ever had a point in comedy where you've done that?
I
or-
have never ever drunk or smoked anything. I mean, like, well, not literally. I
Yeah,
mean, I
but-
have like drunk and smoked just to like try it out, but like,
I was like,
I've
You've
never
had a
liked it.
beer, but it's not like you drink a beer. All
Yeah,
the time.
I don't like alcohol. I don't like smoking anything.
Have you ever tried crack?
What about when you smoked? Did it make an effect on you? Did you feel it? Or
I describe it as just gave me ADHD for a couple hours, and that
Okay.
was it.
yeah.
I even tried writing a routine on. I'm still working on.
So what's it like being around just like the rest of the comedy scene where everybody else is just idiots on drugs now?
I don't mind because like my background is in improv theater. I was a theater tech in Austin for several years. And it took me like until like 2012, 2013 to start doing stand up. And I was designated Dave. I was the guy who would drive all the improvisers home from the after party after they got all messed up.
Yeah. Okay,
So like I don't mind. It
really
just
works
comes
out
with
that
being
your
an
name is
entertainer.
Dan.
I
Say it
like,
again.
It really works out that your name is Dan.
Yep.
Yeah. So you'll give us rides home if we're in a pinch.
Yes.
Very good.
I like that, man. But yeah, no, I've always wondered because, like, I mean, I try to stay away from drinking, and I think like I've done a good part lately. But for a while,
Yeah, you are doing good.
I got in a habit of just every open mic we're there. I'm like, well, may as well. Like, and it's not because I wanted to drink, but it was more just I wanted to show love to the bar or like the venue that was having us there. So I felt obligated to buy a couple. But then it's easy to go once you get that good pour. Well, let's just get another. Let's just
Yeah.
get another.
I support the bar by like after I get my waters, I put $1 in the tip jar.
Yeah, yeah. See,
But I can understand why people drink. The whole point is to like make you slightly braver. The people who smoke, it's to like get your brain running at 100 miles an hour, thinking of like making connections that you normally wouldn't.
yeah.
But like it is possible to do it sober because if
Oh, yeah.
like for me, if I try to do that stuff, then it's like a hamster on a wheel going faster than like a dryer on spin cycle.
See, it's funny because it's opposite for me. Smoking slows me down. Like it slows my mind down. Like if I'm sober on stage, I will get ahead of myself on the joke because I'll start trying to just actively think, where am I going with this? Where am I going with this? And I start stumbling on my current lines, thinking of where I'm going with it. Whereas if I've smoked, it's just a flow, and I just say shit, and next thing I know, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go here, and I just take it. It's just an instant thought for me.
Yeah,
But
for me, it's the opposite.
Yeah.
Like, I can only like stay in the zone if I'm completely sober. If there's like any misbalance in me, then I think, what's the next line? What's the next line?
oh wow, now yeah, if I'm sober, I'm trying to think like, where am I going with this? And I feel like there's a script even that I don't have yet, and I'm trying to think of it on the fly. Whereas when I'm smoking, I'm just like, whatever. it's a flow.
Mhm.
So
I've had good and bad times on both. There was one time. Do you know who Dan Madonia is? Do you remember that?
yeah. I was trying to work on bringing him down here right before I stopped
guy?
booking.
He got married and everything.
Yeah.
Where is he?
He's from L.A.
Somewhere around
Okay.
there. I know his dad's supposed to be pretty like he is a famous like comedy member family, like famous, but he goes under a different name.
I don't know that much
Something like
about
that.
Dan, but one time I was hosting the show when he was down here, and it was like 420 weed comic Dan Madonia.
Mhm.
And I was like, all right, well, why not? And I went and got, and this was back when like they were just starting to like really come out with gummies and stuff like that. So I went to my guy, and he was like, here's some gummies. I was like, well, how much should I take? I don't want to like, all right. And he goes, his advice was, well, if you have one, might as well have two.
It's a good advice.
And if you have two, why not have three? I'm like, okay, well, this is terrible.
But that's how people end up like glued to their couch. They're like, they take one, this thing's not kicking in, I'll take
Yeah.
5 more.
Well, so
But then
that's
2
what
hours
happened.
later,
I took one. I started driving to the show, and I'm there, and I'm like, man, I need another one. I ate another one. As soon as like I get there to the show, it's like Willy Wonka, dude. Like I start floating up like that. And I'm like, oh, and like when you're puffing on smoke and stuff like that, you can like, okay, I'm starting to feel weird. Let's stop. Let's reassess. But these are gummies, so
Yeah.
it's just like
You
the
gotta think.
never lifting fizzy drink. You're just like, oh. And so then I get up on stage and I start doing my stuff, and then I keep turning my head like this, and the Mesquite stage, the spotlight's right there.
Okay.
And every time I get the spot, it's like the Men in Black thing. It's just, I forget what I was doing. I forget where I was. And so I ate shit. And I was like, I made myself look stupid in front of Dan Madonia.
That's great. And you just
when I
drink
first
from time to time.
when
on
I
stage, right?
first started comedy, I quickly learned that it always happens at a bar. And then Miguel starts his mic at Tapology, a craft beer bar, the best craft beer bar in town. And I'm a craft beer. I mean, like, I enjoy a nip. So, but then what I learned is after doing it a while that I have conditioned myself to order the drink because I've made that the thing I always do. So I will go through some times when I'll take a month off from drinking. Also, I want to try that again. What does the comedy like if I have no alcohol in me whatsoever? You know what I mean? But currently I'm not in that cycle.
Oh, well, you should start.
I should start what?
doing that.
Doing the thing where I don't drink for a
Yeah.
month? I should do that again?
I think so.
It's time for me to do that?
I think you and Aaron both.
Here's my thing. Every time, because I have to work late, so I don't get to show up for the show, but sometimes I get to show up for the after stuff. And every time I get there, I'm just getting out of work. Joe's already like 10 sheets to the wind, and he's like, I just say, "Hey, everybody, how's it going? How come you didn't say hi to me?
That's bullshit. Fuck you, dude.
You didn't say
Look,
hi to me, especially just me." Like, oh my god,
that is not the truth. That is an Andy move. That's an Andy move if I've ever heard one.
that every single
Don't say hi
time
to
it's
me.
like, well, guess what? I'm gonna be mean to you now. Like, oh my god,
This isn't real.
Now I gotta flip
Okay.
the script and
I
be like,
haven't-
"Oh, Joe,
haven't
you're
seen
so
that.
great."
This is not real.
This is exactly real.
Okay, no. Listen, thanks
I'm not
for
as
being
many
honest.
mics though, but I haven't seen that. But I just always hear just Joe. When I show up late, it's always just Joe trying to have the same comedy discussion of. I'm sure you've heard this. Do we need a mic? Do we need this? Like,
Or you know, like, we need to talk about putting a show together.
Yeah, let me ask you this. Oh, speaking of, are we going to talk about the show we put together?
Okay.
when is it?
I'll look it up.
Yeah, we're on a show. How crazy is that?
Can we talk about that yet?
Of course we can. We're
I
the
think we
first-
should.
We're
'Cause
the ones
we'll
on
have an
it.
opportunity to talk about it for 2 weeks.
Who's gonna say? Who's
Okay.
gonna say no?
It is on the.
on the Sweet tea, maybe.
It's on the 13th of December.
It's on the 13th of December.
I had a boy. If T has something to say, I got a boy in the name of Delgado. Has something to say back.
Christian Delgado.
Damn right.
Shit, I heard that guy fell off, dude. She was coming to Jesus for a couple weeks.
He still is. He's coming back. Just
Dude, he's gonna rise again.
On the
He is.
third day.
Exactly.
3 days
he
later.
had Judas over here sell him out for his boy T.
That happens. Saturday, December 13th at Areni's. It is myself, Blake, Andy, and Sweet Tea,
The upstairs to Arenas, which is gonna be called the Shoebox,
the Shine Box.
the Shine Box. There you go.
I thought it was called
Yes,
Smoke
I think
Box.
that room is about to be branded the Shine Box.
The Shine Box.
And you say it like,
shoe shine
"Oh,
box.
Yeah,
go get your Shine Box.
go get your Shine Box.
We're going to do comedy in the Shine
Yeah,
Box.
That's what I said.
Am I funny to you? What am I, a fucking clown?
That's right. Keep him here. Keep him here. And then they come back and kill that dude.
Fucking nerds.
So yeah, that's coming up December
Who's
13th.
on it? Who's on it?
Uh,
Killers are on it. Son.
3 of us.
Tina Lock. Oh,
The 3 of us
That-
and Sweet Tea.
damn.
Yep,
I thought Tina was
Mhm.
on this show. I was hoping.
So that'll be a show.
that'll be a fun show. Yeah,
There's a bunch of shows.
that last
coming up.
show at Arenas was fun also.
Who was on that show?
Uh,
It doesn't matter who was on that. Got you. That's like the 6'7" back in the day too. Fucking love doing that to people back then.
yeah.
Fuck.
Wait, how tall were they again? It doesn't matter.
What you wanted to talk about 6'7"?
I just wanted to talk about like how crazy, like we talked about it at the beginning. It's just how crazy it is. I never thought that I would be the guy who's like, I don't get what these kids are.
Right.
But the 6'7" is going nuts, dude. Like that women's basketball game. Did you see that one?
Mm-mm.
Where they were about to make 67 points and everyone's all "Ugh," like on the edge of their seats. As soon as she shoots it, it's 67. They're all 67. I saw another one where these people were at In-N-Out and they ordered 67. There were like, the whole place was packed and they're like, and the guy's like, order 67, and everyone freaks out.
Now, you said something before we got started, I think, about how you never wanted to be the person that
I just
said to the kids, like, y'all are stupid. And
I always thought that I would be like, oh, I get it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, hey, how about
I have a lot of hostility towards 6'7" because it's not funny. Or am I just old and don't understand
you
what's
just
funny?
don't get it.
I
That's
laugh.
why.
I laugh at people's reactions and even the conversation. Like, y'all not like.
I personally kind of like to use it because people get annoyed by it.
Yeah, they do.
It's like
It's fun.
Yeah.
But like the thing that's gonna suck is us old fucking hacks
yeah.
doing it now. It's gonna make it unpopular.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the classic strategy. The best way to get kids to stop doing something is have adults do it.
Yeah.
Right. How many different places do open mics in Corpus? It's 5, maybe
like 6 or
6,
7. 6 or 7.
Come on, I set y'all up for that.
I did the thing.
So
You don't even know what you're supposed
we
to
were
do.
playing a card game at home where I have kids that are into 6-7. I fucking hate it.
Just
And
little-
I in my hand I had 6-7 in my hand, and I said, guys, can I tell you the funniest thing I've ever seen? Okay, to watch. Here's a card. Look, it's a 6, 7, and they start going 6-7. Whatever. I've set them up for it, and I start laughing like Robert De Niro at the theater in Cape Fear. You know what I mean?
Never seen
Okay, I'm laughing like it's the funniest thing I have ever heard, right? I think I might have fallen out of my chair and then got back up in my chair and I laughed. And I did it for 3 minutes solid, where they were kind of annoyed with me.
If you
that-
would have kept it going for about 6-7 minutes.
So then 6-7 comes up again because there's cards and there's progressions and there's a 6 and here's a 7. And every time the kid 6-7, 6-7, and every time I started doing a 3-minute Max Cady screaming, laughing. I'm trying to
and then they go upstairs. Don't you fucking hate Joe?
yeah, that's exactly
I
yeah.
fucking hate that guy.
I think that did happen actually. Because I was supposed to go pick up a kid, and then I didn't need to pick up the kid, but I'd made the drive to pick up the kid, and wanted to hit that kid 6-7 times.
6-7.
No, I'm trying to negative the 6-7 in the home to where we can't do it around Joe because he does that thing that we find so annoying. The irony being, I find the thing you're doing annoying.
I was telling Joe the other thing that was cracking me up is saw this article now that the younger generation thinks that what are the shoes called, Joe? The one Air Force Ones or
Nike Air Force
yeah,
One.
Nike Air Force Ones. Those are not dad shoes.
What?
Yeah, they're not hip anymore. Like the
Are
younger-
you kidding me? Air Force Ones were like the coolest
Yeah.
shoes ever.
they're fucking New Balance.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they got so popular that dads, even like myself,
Yeah, even Nelly made a song about the Air Force
Yeah,
Ones.
the younger generation sees them as just like they may as well be New Balance.
Yeah,
shoes,
they're
man.
fucking New Balance now.
Yeah,
So the kids will get a new Air Force One. They'll figure it out.
I thought that was the
and they'll
Crocs.
Go.
They
Hey, Mama
are all over
Melons.
the
Quick
Crocs,
question for
man.
Mama Melons: if
They are.
we ask you questions, will you answer them honestly?
see, I wonder what the
6-7.
delay is. I don't know what the delay is on YouTube, but
Usually like 30 seconds or something like that. I used
Yeah.
to stream back in the day.
and then how long it takes for them to type if they're like a finger peck typer, like delete shit.
Do y'all have a go-to joke to get you out of a bomb? Because I didn't.
I don't.
That bomb made me understand everything I don't know after only doing this for a little less than 3 years. There's stuff I just don't know.
I love how Andy just fucking like, well, that fucking sucks. Just
Yeah.
shit, so fuck me, right? Just kind of.
I kind of bail sometimes. Yeah. And when you bail, they just go, because you're in the moment. You know what I mean? You're like,
Yeah.
okay, well, fuck me, right?
Mama Melons, are you a comedian?
No.
Do we know
God,
who
no.
Mama Melons is? We don't know, right?
No.
I know.
Mama Melons, are you a comedian with a funny name?
100% no.
Okay, we'll see.
100% no.
We'll see.
Have any of us seen these alleged melons?
Well, I was going to get there.
Finger pecker for sure.
I don't know what that means.
I don't.
The way they
either.
type, like it, like they can't.
Oh,
it's,
okay.
Okay.
So that's why it takes a bit. To,
What is a theater
Yeah,
tech
I
in
know, he's
Austin,
like, I used to-
Zimmerman?
I like my
What's a
finger
what now?
pecker for sure.
What is a theater tech in Austin? What does that mean?
Oh, someone who does the lights and sounds. You got a sound booth. There's a booth in the back. It's usually got like a laptop or like a little iMac or something with music, sound effects, and you have a little light board that controls spotlight, all the other lights. And my job was to control the lights, control the sounds. We'd bring up music when people went on, went off. And because I did improv theater, it was unscripted. Like it wasn't just like Whose Line short form. We did entire improvised plays. And because they were entire improvised plays, we had these giant playlists full of like royalty free stock music so that we could like bring up. We have dramatic music,
Okay.
scary music.
If there's a dramatic scene, you could do some
yes.
soap opera type of welling music.
Yeah,
that-
we would like
got it.
totally fade it up. We also had sound effects. We did like improvised like noir, and like someone would, like come out with the Tommy gun, and I'd have it bound to the keyboards like stuff.
That's
but
pretty
that meant
cool.
you
Go
weren't
out
in the
with Tommy gun.
sketches. You weren't.
Get on the floor, you N-word.
You weren't in the sketches. Then you were doing the sound and the lights in the back of the
Yeah.
improv, or did you participate in the improv theater on stage?
I occasionally participated in the improv theater on stage, but my specialty was tech. I was far better at providing lights and sound. And my Yeah.
He was the IT guy that would go like, "Well, you got to push this button." And then I don't know, boom. Just
Yeah, pretty much.
Let me get in there and fix it.
Oh man, Andy, you mentioned in our chat earlier about Dairy Burger.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
we got
man.
Dairy Burger now. That dude, people from Alice, they freaking nut over this stuff. I have not yet had Dairy Burger, not even in Alice.
So
you
Dairy
said you
Burger
had
that originated in Alice has expanded to Corpus Christi.
has expanded to Corpus
Franchise.
Christi.
Where is it?
It's where the old Jack in the Box used to be over there by Lowe's.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I know where that is, but I've never heard of Dairy Burger. I've heard of Dairy Queen.
No, this is Dairy Burger. It's got a D and a B, and they're red and yellow.
The cows are all milk fed.
Really?
I mean, technically, all cows are milk fed. That's where, that's the cow.
Yeah, but then
the
you
cow
transition them to
milk.
grass. These just drink milk. It's all veal. The Dairy Burger is all veal.
So,
Okay.
as far as like the conversation between Texas and California going Whataburger or In and Out,
Yeah.
Alice flips it on a script and says, "F all that, Dairy Burger."
Okay.
Is the best.
I don't know what variety Dairy Burger has. I've just had a burger and some steak fingers.
Yeah.
But yeah, they
Is it like Dairy Queen?
nah, it's a better burger patty. Like it feels like fresher patty, a little thicker, almost like hand formed patty is what it feels like.
Okay.
Like
And
smash burgers.
not even smashed. They don't smash them is what I like about them. I don't really like smash burgers, so this is just they formed a patty and it's a good size like handmade patty and like I got the double and I was like, damn, that's fucking big. It's not like a double of Whataburger. It's a lot thicker.
But not as wide.
Not as it's still pretty wide though. Like it's just it's a like you eat a double there, you're pretty full.
Yesterday, I was watching TV and I saw somebody eating a burger that was like a burger. You know what I mean?
It's Dairy Burger, like it's like that.
And I ordered a hot burger. Have you ever had hot burger?
You know, like Hot Dotties.
Yeah. Have you've had that place?
I've had the place back when it was still Grub.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had Hot Dotties in Austin and here in Corpus.
That was a pretty good burger. I did get the bison burger,
Okay.
and man, it's like because usually I have to put like condiments like ketchup and mustard and shit on
Yeah.
there just to make the like. But that burger
Nah,
was so juicy, it was like falling down my face, dude, just like pussy juice.
No,
Just like it?
Just like it.
Okay.
Andy can't do 7 hours of sex, but give him 7 hours with Dairy Burger.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
he's like, fuck.
6 or 7 Dairy Burger.
No, should I try a Dairy Burger? Oh, did you
They're-
get Dairy Burger today?
Yeah. The sweet tea. Sam is right. Diabetes in a cup, Andy. You're
Hell
losing
yeah,
your toe.
dude.
It's good. They're
Oh,
yeah.
sweet tea. I don't do tea.
You don't drink tea.
I
he
don't drink
does
tea.
you.
I drink soda.
You got kidney
Sodies.
stones?
What?
Kidney stones?
No, I
That
just
make
don't
you
like
stop
tea.
drinking tea.
I've never liked tea.
My friend Adrian says it's his good friend David Zimmerman. He had a very famous YouTube channel in the past.
I'd rather not. I'm trying to distance myself. From
Oh, in your face, Adrian.
Yeah.
Adrian again.
The only
I
response.
even told him I was trying to distance myself from that.
He didn't listen to what you tell him. Hey, question.
He's kinda
Dairy Burger. Should I go get Dairy Burger? Because I'll go
I
try
don't
You know
it.
what? You know what I'm
Absolutely.
gonna do now since
Their
I
stick
owe
fingers are
since
good.
I owe this guy El Vago. I'm gonna get El Vago wrappings.
Okay.
And I'll put a Dairy Burger in it and see if he can tell the difference.
100%. Dude, I eat El Vago all the fucking time.
He does.
I know.
We'll
El
see.
Vago.
We'll see how talented your palate is.
Dude, the smell alone. You ain't fucking getting past that El Vago smoke smell.
But Dairy Burger, we're putting in a category that we don't put El
Yeah.
Vago in. El Vago
Vago
is a
ain't fast food.
restaurant burger,
Yeah.
correct? Dairy Burger is what we'd call a fast food burger.
I think so.
Okay.
What? Burger.
No. You gonna compare a McDonald's burger to a fucking Wallbangers?
Hop Dotties? Hop Dotties is a restaurant burger.
Yeah, no, you
You're
can't.
looking at me like you don't understand the words that I'm saying.
You
Because
can.
I don't.
Are you
Like
gonna
one
ship
of them is like a prepared patty they grab out of fridge, slap on a grill for like 30 seconds, and serve you in a plastic wrapper.
I'll tell you this. McDonald's makes me happy. Hop Daddy's makes me happy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But with the stuff like Hop Dotties and the restaurant burgers, they actually take the meat out of like the giant package. They fold it. They put it on the
That's
grill
a
for
real
like
burger.
3 minutes. And they tuck it in with a piece of cheese and lettuce, kiss it, read it a bedtime story.
Dairy Burger, let's take them off the list. Is there still anything better than a Whataburger in the fast food category? Whataburger is the best one, in my opinion.
Burger Boy in San Antonio blows
Haven't
out.
been it.
Burger Boy.
Haven't had it.
There-
Haven't had it.
It's what Whataburger probably started off as
Okay.
before they just got.
I think that
Fuck
once Whataburger moved to Chicago or wherever the fuck,
Even when they went to San Antonio.
it's just
Well, Whataburger moved from
has
Corpus
really
to San
fallen
Antonio, but now, of course, they
Yeah.
are in Chicago. I have not seen a decline since they've moved to Chicago.
off. Really?
Not in the Corpus market. I mean, not whatever. I hear that there are worse and better Whataburgers than Corpus Whataburgers now.
Maya, have you had Burger Boy?
Oh,
What are your thoughts on them? Loves it. Yeah, now Burger Boy goes
I
hard.
gotta
man.
say, when I had Burger Boy for the first time,
Mm-hmm.
the girl who served me my
Tapped
Burger
as a
Boy
Dairy Queen.
had the biggest
Yes.
burgers, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean.
largest milkshakes.
There you go.
She had big man breasts.
It was a girl, but
Oh, we were talking about girl. Oh, we're objectifying women again.
okay.
I didn't
I
realize.
started
we were
off saying the
that.
girl
When
that
do we
brought me my
objectify
burger.
women?
We didn't.
I felt like that was a shot.
Someone was hot at a show.
Yeah, that's all I said. It was just a girl looked beautiful, and all of a sudden it's objectifying. Coming from the pussy hound from Corpus Christi,
Yeah,
God forbid I say a girl looks beautiful.
that's it.
Golly,
That's it.
she did look hot though, man. I'd hate to have lost that girl.
I
Kicking the nuts, I think.
lost her.
Yeah, somebody lose that one. Oh, that one sucked, man. She's
I don't
hot.
know. What are you talking about?
Saying her.
But someone's gonna lose.
No, I said
somebody
I
lose a
said
girl
like to
recently?
have lost that one. Like,
Uh-huh.
have you ever had that one lose that one?
Oh, okay.
That's
I thought you were referring to someone that, like, in the comedy community locally
No.
that broke up or something.
No,
I don't
no,
even
no.
know if that's been going on.
I don't.
Don't be afraid to say it, says Mama Melons.
Yeah, I'd say it.
Just say it.
Yeah.
Mama Melons, are you male or female? Is Mama Melons your name before you got this? Started watching this podcast? Is that your YouTube channel name? Those are my questions currently.
Mama Mel, are you?
I'm
She's gonna-
obsessed with Mama
she's there going,
Melons.
I'm Mama Melon.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh fuck, it's rolling.
Exactly.
You guys are so sexy.
Oh man, fucking hell. No, but yeah, no, Dairy Burger Joe. I'd say give them a try, man. They're real
Okay.
good. It's worth it.
I'll
They're-
report back.
Alice, dude, Alice swears by it.
I don't know anybody from Alice.
Well, Alice, people talking about the Corpus one is as good as the Alice one.
That I haven't heard.
Is it?
yet.
Have they?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. You'll sometimes see a drop off of quality when you move from one location to another town.
Well, if it fell off, then fuck that Alice one was super good then, because this one like.
That's where you had the one at Alice. You haven't had.
No, I had this one just right before
Okay.
the podcast. Like I said, screw it, I'll go pick it up right
Oh
now.
yeah.
Yeah, I hooked my dogs up. Like I got a burger and the steak strips or whatever. And it's the steak finger version. And it's fucking
That's something that I haven't had in a while. Is chicken fried steak.
dude, their steak fingers are pretty good. It's like hand breaded. At least it's not like little frozen garbage and all that stuff. So
Yeah, because I find Dairy Queen steak fingers to be it tastes like cafeteria food from high school.
Okay.
what's your favorite burger place?
Oh, that was a tough one. Like Joey got that routine about depends on like the different factors of like what fast food you pick. It's kind of
Yeah.
the same
Yeah.
with me.
Let's say restaurant. Like if you're going restaurant here in town.
If someone's going to take you out and they let you pick, and you're going to go to your favorite spot.
That was a tough
Hold on,
one
I'm
because
gonna
I
go
prefer
poop
I prefer
Fucking around.
Cajun food, Mexican food, and Japanese food. So like if I were to take them somewhere, I'd take them to like Taco Palenque or the or Freebirds. Oh,
Freebirds? I still haven't had them.
all right. It's picture
burrito.
Chipotle.
Yeah.
Then you just pictured Freebirds.
Yeah.
That description alone was enough for me to say I'm good. Like
Okay.
yeah.
I like Freebirds.
I didn't like Chipotle.
Well, it's got
so-
a little bit more variety than
Yeah.
Chipotle.
Oh man, how long do you think he's taking this time?
Over under 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I think he's going to try to beat it.
Think he's gonna try to beat his record?
Yeah, and we don't even know what he's doing in there. He could just be like unloading half to get done more quickly because he knows that he'll get done.
You kidding me?
We'll be finished with the podcast, and he can go release the hounds again.
I can't stop. I don't want to stop. Just get it all out. I don't know.
I can never imagine if I leave this podcast to go poop. I should probably go to the hospital. You know what I mean? That seems like a drastic lack of control.
He posted a video. I'm not sure if you saw it. Before the podcast, he posted a video,
Well, he's-
allegedly him on the toilet.
Well, he's
like
Oh, that wasn't a poop. That was a
Yeah,
minute and
just piss or
15
what?
seconds.
All right, Corin just said Fuddruckers slaps, definitely, especially because
Oh,
they have
yeah.
like a whole bar full of like hot sauces,
Yeah.
The
jalapenos.
condiments.
Yeah,
Actually,
they're
now we think about burgers, Hop Dotties, or at least like Grub back when they existed, they used to have this thing called the Scorpion Burger, which was like scorpion pepper sauce topped with a pickled habanero with
Yeah.
jalapenos in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't think they have it anymore, but that is my kind of burger.
oh wow.
Super spicy.
Oh yeah, I love I joke about loving spicy food, but I really do love spicy food.
Yeah, I'll put jalapenos on anything.
Yep. In fact, I make burgers at home. And what's funny is I forgot to turn the vent on when I was making burgers back when my roommate was still living with me.
Yeah.
And it was like somebody let off a tear gas grenade in the
Oh
house
shit.
because I was cooking with like scorpions, habaneros, poblanos, serranos.
So you go extra spicy with your burger.
Oh, yeah.
Fuddruckers. are
Really?
good.
Fuddruckers?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
They're okay.
Well, wall bangers too, like that stuff.
I would rather do
Wallbangers?
Wallbangers than Fuddruckers.
Prohibition had a good burger.
I'd rather do wall
I never
bangers over
really got to go to
Fuddruckers because
Prohibition because every time anything was going on at Prohibition, I was at work.
I
I
prefer.
only went there once, and that was the one time when. Sorry,
It's all right.
that was the one time when Sean Miller got real mad at something, and he went up there and lectured all of us.
Oh yeah, I was there for that one too. I prefer Wallbangers over Fuddruckers because Wallbangers is locally
Local.
owned.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I just think the burgers are better.
Wallbangers,
Yeah.
yeah, they have good fries and onion rings too.
Where is Wahlburgers now? Because it's not where it used
The
to be.
Saratoga
That's
staple.
Saratoga.
Where Montana Mike's used to be across near Gold's Gym on Staples on the
Okay.
other side of SPID.
Mhm.
All right, so this is kind of cool. It wasn't cool that like half of the local comedy community was out of town. No, it was. It's awesome. The idea that our comedy guys are doing so well that they can go out of town and perform.
Yep. In
But
fact,
what that
it was an all corpus show too, and we were very warmly received.
who all was on that show?
Let's see, it was Christian Delgado.
Awesome.
Then let's
Corpus
see,
Jesus.
then Roland Alanis,
Mm-hmm.
me.
On his knees.
Let's see, Chris Longoria,
Okay.
Skip Pettits, and one of the owners of the place, Mother Daddy, was one of the comics joining us. But
Okay.
it was, let's see, I think that's everyone. Let me double check the list.
Well, that's a lot of Corpus folks that were going to be at Mesquite, right? That aren't going to be in town.
I was
I know
supposed to go there, but I didn't go.
I know Miguel and Ronnie minimally. Who else went to South Padre Island, which is incredible.
Oh yeah, that was fucking cool to see.
same night.
See Ronnie.
So
out
what that
there.
meant was that while there's usually 20 people that sign up every week at Mesquite,
On his knees.
there were only
Oh, and Corin the artist was there too.
so Corinne and Roland were there post
Oh,
battle.
and Ben Mann was also there too.
Did Corinne and Roland get into like a fist fight or anything? Or
No,
they're
they
cool.
were,
Oh, good,
they were good.
good.
What's there to get into? Corinne murdered him, man.
Yeah,
there ain't no.
Rude. I was there. Yeah, sorry, my memory was failing me. I remember there was definitely more than that.
And you're the one that doesn't drink. Okay, listen. So
I am taking
In
bets
your
right
face.
now.
Don't add fuel to the fire by drinking.
Any other comic? Tell me who's beating Corinne. I got money right now that Corinne takes it all the way.
you're moving it
Sweet
back
tea.
to the roast
I'm
battle?
locking
Sweet
it
tea.
in just right now.
I got money on.
You
Sweet
already
tea.
fucking owe me. Your money's no good till you pay up.
I'm going to remain neutral. So
I'm gonna remain in
Should
debt.
remembered Corin because we had a pizza. We had a pizza, and I ate like 2/3 of it.
So, how was the pizza?
Oh, damn good.
Is that your favorite pizza place in San Antonio?
Well, it's the only pizza place I know of in San Antonio.
So I was. Don't read this out loud. We're not going to. So the show at Mesquite this past Thursday was over at 9:50 p.m. because everyone had gone through. We were done.
That's about what time I got out of work.
But 3 more tables came in about 9:45 p.m. So a couple people began asking, well, hold on, if they're going to order food, let's run it again.
Plot thickens.
So we ran it again, and it was fun to be able to do 2 sets for 2 different enough crowds one night. I always enjoy those kinds of fun little things when they happen.
How many comics were there?
I want to say 7 or 8. Oh, I've got the list right
Fucking
here.
7 or 8. Really, you couldn't go 6, 7.
Oh, ask me again. I'm sorry.
Come on,
Ah,
man.
damn
I
it.
have the list right here. Did you have a question for me?
No, not anymore.
You know what,
They
dude?
were
I'm so
not-
6'7" disappointed.
Oh fucking hell! No one's coming.
You know
to
what,
our
Joe?
show.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
What was that
Okay.
Mighty Ducks quote? Like, not only did you let me down, you let the whole team down.
Mm.
Like the coach's fucking pressure.
Cake eater.
I'll slip it in a little while.
Slip it in about 6 or 7
No one else
times.
wanted
Mhm,
pizza.
or inches.
See, Marsh,
Yeah.
Mama Melon's.
Mama Melons knows. I'm out of questions for Mama Melons. We'll ask her questions every time that we see her here until we reveal her identity.
What? Do
Big
you know her
reveal.
identity?
I do not. But
So you're gonna do.
But it's
you're
the
gonna
best
do
name.
each episode that Mama Melons tunes in.
Yeah,
We're gonna do 21 questions until we can figure out who she is.
that sounds like fun.
Oh shit!
She's got her face
Green
is green
face
and she's
smiling.
smiling.
I'm not sure what face that one is.
It's the
throat-
green one.
Eh,
It's the green face smile.
There's lots of green face ones.
I enjoy an open mic where something spontaneous like that can occur, something different and interesting. That was fun to do. You weren't there.
Well, I do
Been
like
there,
a
done
good,
that.
a good show where like something out of the ordinary happens. Like there was one open mic we did long ago where it was nothing but aristocrats jokes. We
I
did
don't-
one
that's
Mark
fucking
Joseph's
great.
birthday. We did nothing but Mark Joseph's jokes.
Oh,
And
it's
then he
fun.
did all of ours.
I like that. That's smart.
For
That's-
Halloween, we had
That's usually fun for everybody, but I can barely remember my jokes. So good luck for me trying to remember your jokes.
Yeah, there's. I don't believe you. I think that if you were given the person, you could do some of their jokes.
I believe Andy 100%.
I could do a version of their jokes. It won't be exact.
Like, but with the cadence and everything else.
Maybe
That was fun. Sam doing Roland for
Yes.
Halloween. That was fun. That was
he was
fun.
gonna do that for the roast. I really.
Yeah, we talked
Yeah.
about it. I was like, nah, let's not do that this time. Maybe next time.
That's why I wanted.
Because I don't want to, no.
That's the only reason.
you
I
don't
thought
want
it
your
was
show
that
to be
bad.
too good because then there's
Hard to follow that.
yeah. you
Hard to
just have
follow that.
Every show after that would be basically a bomb.
Yeah.
I don't want to host the next one.
You should. You need to get over that.
Because my heart is hurt
Oh well, get
for my
over
own
it.
inadequacies.
it'll be a
fucking-
different crowd.
That's true.
Host the next
Yeah,
one as
Yeah,
Triple
the
H.
comic was eliminated. That family ain't gonna be there.
Adrian won't be there with his posse.
So there you go. Problem solved.
All
man.
right. We'll see.
Oh.
When I set the thing up, I figured I'd host the first few and then start doing a rotating host. Then the roast battles is just
Who do you? So okay, ideally,
Yeah.
you get a new host for the next one. Who would you want to host?
who would I
the first
want?
one, but with Sans you.
Okay, who would I ask to host the first time I don't host?
Yeah.
It's a good question. Who would you ask?
What? Don't turn it around on me. I asked you the question.
You're the show producer.
I think let me just list a few names and then I'd whittle it down. I think Miguel is one of the first people that I would ask
Okay,
or
Miguel.
seek to
Miguel,
ask.
I have to say, I mean, I know however you feel, Blake, I don't know, but Miguel is an awesome host. He's probably one of the best hosts out there.
Dude, I was the one who had him on hosting most of my fucking
I
shows.
don't know.
Like,
Are you suggesting that there's beef between Blake and
what,
Miguel?
Are we beefing?
I don't know.
Is that what,
That's
you,
I'm
is that
saying.
what your source
I
told you?
don't know. 6 or 7 I don't know.
People. How many?
Six
Hey,
or seven
question
people
for you.
were beefing.
Did you hear that Miguel and Blake are beefing for real? Because we'll squash that
We'll
shit
talk
right
about
now.
this after the show. dude.
After
I
the
know.
show.
Me and you will talk about it.
Gotcha.
We'll leave Blake out because
Why does-
I don't want to hurt his feelings.
Why does Blake get that level of respect?
What? Because he's Blake,
Because
dude.
I'm the fucking
Oh.
host.
Dude, have you ever met Blake, dude?
Kind of a dick.
I think Miguel would be the pick.
So that's it. We're locking it in. Miguel's hosting the next show. He doesn't
Mhm.
know it yet, but he's doing it.
Well, no, that's not what I said.
Oh, that's what I heard.
I said when I start doing rotating, see, I miss that. No, I don't want to go there. That's too negative.
What? I want to be negative.
I miss the when there was
Not like
discernment.
the show's called the Slow Roaster.
That's right. I'm using one of those words.
You're
Andrew,
saying the
figure it
people
out.
are not as good as Joe Hilliard.
No. Let me finish the
that what
sentence. I
discernment
miss
is?
the discernment at Mesquite when there was more curation done with host selection.
Okay, so say you ask Miguel. Miguel
I don't
says-
know who the best hosts are because
I
people
ain't
aren't.
doing
You know,
that shit.
anyone's given an
He gives you
opportunity.
the head bob like this. It's like, Joe, I'm not a host anymore. I'm Miguel motherfucking Pefaloni. Or however you say his last name.
I think you got it right. Yeah. Puffaloni.
Who is the next pick?
Oh man, well, who do we see hosting that I could even tell you I've seen them host recently?
Jay the Thunder Everett.
Ooh, there you go, dude. The Thunder from Down Under.
Oh man, this is difficult.
Right? Mr.
Hey, Maya,
Goat
can you
Hair
put on
himself.
the technical difficulties thing, and we're just gonna go beep. No, Jay would not be my first choice or two. No, he wouldn't be. No.
Fighting words, are they beefing?
Eddie, do you enjoy hosting at this level in your game? You don't even like
No,
going to open mics anymore.
fucking hate it.
You don't like hosting?
I don't like hosting, but I can do it. I can do it, and I'm not that bad at it. You know, some say, you know, I might be the greatest host there is. I don't
People say that?
know. People say that about me. I would never say that about myself.
Right.
But you know, people say that I'm probably the funniest guy in Corpus. You
I've
know,
heard that a
funnier
couple
than
times.
David Zimmerman, even.
I think that's a lot of people.
So I don't know. But no, I won't host.
I got a question for you real quick though. How many times you won the bend? Face. That's all I gotta say.
Wait.
Face.
What was the question again?
How many times you won the
It
bend?
doesn't matter how many times I won
I
the
like it.
band.
Gotta do it more aggressive though.
It doesn't matter.
So what's so bad about hosting? Because I've only done it once and I've loved it.
Because I like to go up, do my thing, and then be done. Great host in my opinion. John Roman, Brandon Dolly, Bill Eves, the funniest guy in Corpus, fucking me.
But that is coming
Dolly
from
is a good host. Roman's freaking classic, dude. Like, if you're gonna have a show at like Selena Auditorium,
Like an eruption.
I thought you were
about that.
shitting there.
you get Roman. Man, dude, I'm so fat. I'm destroying this chair.
He did that for 6-7 seconds.
Yeah, no, Roman, Bill Eves is fuck. I miss Bill, man.
I miss Bill too. He's working. He's a journalist now.
Big
so,
time.
Big-time
man.
news reporter over at KIII. You
Yeah,
can see his
yeah.
name's on all kinds of stories.
So Bill, yeah.
There you
I don't like to be put on the spot and leave anybody out. Right.
Okay.
But I would.
We've already established.
But
that
two
you hate
names have.
Jay.
Yeah, I was gonna say two names have been mentioned.
You love
I
one and
think
hate the other.
Miguel is a go-to when you need a pop in your show,
Miguel Portfolio.
and I think you are too as well, Andy.
fuck no. I hate.
Okay.
Do you hate hosting?
Yeah, I hate hosting.
Yeah, it's,
I don't want to fucking host.
Is that one of the
Here-
reasons
here-
why you quit your open mic because you didn't like hosting it?
No, honestly, the reason why I quit the open mic was I didn't like how the fucking comics forced me to switch to like the every other thing. Like I had my mic set, and then like I had my Friday mic every other Friday set from my day, and then when Panacea said, "Hey, like you and the Tuesday mic need to switch up," it was cool. We switched it up, and then when Ben took over, they wanted to do like, well, no, we're just gonna do it on the first and third or whatever. And I said, nah, fuck that. I'm still doing mine every other Friday. And they're like, well, it's easier this way. All the comics started fucking throwing in their 50 cents. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. This ain't worth my time anyway. So like, barely anyone was showing up. So I just said, screw it. But I felt like
I knew Andy wasn't there
Yeah.
because if there's no
But, like,
audience,
I
Andy
felt
doesn't
like
go.
I felt like I had that spot first, and then other people say like, "Oh well, we're doing this way; it's easier," and then they just kind of made it a thing.
Mm.
But I felt like that was kind of disrespectful. So instead of like going the usual route where I talk shit, I just said, "Fuck it, I'm just leaving the game," and just stepped away. That's really why I stopped that mic.
If a new open mic opened, right? This is the thing I love to talk about on this stupid show.
Yeah, you love it.
I don't know why I do. If a new open mic opened and it was a cool venue and but for whatever reason, it took 5, 6, 7 weeks to get an audience there. Or after 5, 6, 7 weeks, there was no audience there. Would the comics quit going?
Yeah.
Yeah, they could quit after 3.
I think the most that you're gonna get, unless you really like work at it the way Miguel works at his mic, you'll probably get like 3 weeks of people going. Then by the 4th week, people will be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's nobody there to fucking make.
You always ask,
suck my dick when
does
I laugh,
Corpus
when I
need
make them
other open mics? It's
Right.
kind of like the same question. Does Corpus need other fucking gyms? Yeah, we fucking do, but
But
are we?
are people gonna go?
Are we gonna go?
No.
Fuck now.
Well,
Or the
big
comics?
question
gonna-
is, what could you do differently that the other mics don't do? Like
Thank you,
Miguel's
David.
open mic, it's all about exclusively for new material, experimenting, and improv. Riches, like again, you're
Wait,
working
whose
in a-
mic did you say is that?
Miguel's.
Miguel's.
Well, Miguel recently said, and I understood what he meant. Like, I don't know how I got the reputation on this mic being the one where you just try out new stuff. You don't have to do that,
oh yeah,
but it does have like, doesn't it? Does
But
it have?
the thing about Miguel's
but it's
mic,
encouraged.
Miguel's mic has an atmosphere of try new stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, it's even called the lab.
yeah, and it also has an atmosphere of have a good time. Like not just the audience, but the comedians too.
Yeah, no, but like I think his
You were
mic-
saying you were hold on. He was going through the list. You said Miguel's mic has this identity. Rich's, I think you were about to say.
Yeah, Riches, like if you want to like it's more experimental in getting the crowd's attention. It's a different skill set. Then of course we have then you have, let's see, I don't know what you do. Then you got
Mesquite.
Mesquite and House of Rock.
Right.
And both of them are very similar. It's just House of Rock, you're competing against musicians. Mesquite's like right in the middle. Let's see, are there any others that I'm missing?
Well, Annex once a month on Wednesdays.
Annex. Yep, that's your typical bar crowd right there.
Rock Hard, of course. We
Yes,
talked about
Rock
that all
Hard.
day. And then I know that Tina is starting a new mic this Tuesday. I think it's monthly. Is that right? At Artisan, which is around the corner from.
You know what I think
Exchange.
would be a good mic idea?
Tell me.
Since okay, you got the lab where people like to do like new stuff and work on that, and then Thursday for Mesquite is one where you're really like you're giving your polished stuff to the people there, right?
Yeah.
We can agree that's how Thursday night goes, right?
For me personally, it depends on where I am and whatever the
It's
cycle of what I'm
it's a
working
fucking
on.
open.
I don't walk into Mesquite thinking this is the culmination of my week's worth of hard work.
To me, the polished stuff should be tried
necessarily.
at Lazy Beach.
Yeah, I
That-
mean
that's where you
that's when you
polish.
get booked on something.
You know how you get booked at Lazy Beach?
Yeah.
Aaron, can I get booked? What's that?
So I think we should have an open mic where we work on crowd work.
a crowd work only.
Who else was fucking talking about
Jay.
that?
Not only. I mean, you can do whatever you want.
You
but
and Jay been
crowd
talking?
work encouraged.
crowd work very much encouraged.
Okay. Yeah,
You-
Jay.
You and Jay been
was
talking?
talking at Rich's after the other night.
But Richard would be a fucking terrible place to do
No,
that.
let me finish. There was a
Because
show
it's
at
not.
Rich's, the
That's not why.
Oh.
Thanksgiving and friend
That's what I heard.
appreciation show that just happened this past Saturday, last night. I couldn't make the show, but I showed up afterward, and there Jay was talking about how he had that idea specifically, a crowd work encouraged open mic.
And lose.
At Hooters?
Lose.
Oh,
He didn't say it loose, but
Stephen Garrett says Anthony had the idea of a crowd work mic.
oh, Anthony also has that idea.
Dang, sounds like the people want it. Make it happy.
Let's make it happen,
Andy.
guys.
I mean, I can't do it. I work nights, so like I would never. I mean,
Thank you, Garrett. I also want to give a shout out to Javi Luna, man. He's been commenting on our posts like well after the
Yeah.
podcast has aired, but he still
appreciate
goes
that.
through and watches it. So I've seen at least 2 comments on it from him on there. So if he does make it through this episode, well, at least shout out to him, man. Yeah. So that shows some love. People at least comment. So I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Anthony wants to do almost like a roast comic heckle room kind of.
no, that's not what I want. I don't want heckle room.
I didn't say that. I said
I want crowd work, something where you can talk to people. There's this new show on Dropout TV. Have you seen it?
What the
Mm-mm.
fuck's
Seen it?
Dropout TV?
I'm not, but I know there is a place in Austin. I'm not sure if it's still around the Belvita room. It's not a heckle room, but it's like a audience can interact with the comedian and vice versa room.
See, crowd. Because when you set people up for like this is gonna be a heckle show, automatically you're gonna you suck.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a lack of cleverness to their heckling.
It's just I don't want to start because like it's fun to do that with roasts and stuff like that, but maybe if we do crowd work, I don't want to start off with negative vibes. Like let's try to do crowd work, but like not as like, hey, what are you up to, you stupid dipshit? You know what I mean? It's
Well, help
more
me-
like, hey, where do you work? Wow, that sounds interesting. Do you do
But
that?
why can't you do that at any open mic that you go to?
But I mean, I do, but
Right.
Then
But-
So,
but
so
that's
what
only
makes
because-
this? So
that's
help me
only because
understand.
I don't prepare.
What makes this crowd interaction mic different than a
So
comic
that other
choice
people who don't normally do that
are
can work on
expected to?
that.
Okay.
Why don't you just say, hey, this is my open mic. Feel free to do that. Problem solved.
Okay.
Well, I think he's talking about putting it on the poster. It's a crowd
Crowd
work open mic.
so that way the crowd knows what to expect.
Didn't Riches try saying that for a bit too, and then it just never took off?
I don't
Because like
remember
I
that.
think yeah, it was when like in the Skip J transition and all that, they were saying like when Candy was still there right before.
Hold
she
on,
left.
I gotta write a joke about the Skip J transition.
Only got 2 minutes left for you to write that joke, man.
Oh no, I'm gonna.
you got
do it.
anything
I'll-
coming up, Dave? Any shows or anything?
Funny enough,
Any
about
appearance?
Riches, I got a show coming up in February.
I think I'm on that with you.
Yep.
Dang, show in February already? Skip's
Yeah, I
booking?
think the way that Skip books the shows, he's having to do them farther in advance now.
Yeah.
Yes,
so-
nice, nice. And our show is December what? 12th, 13th?
The 13th, if that's a Saturday.
Saturday. Holy shit!
That's
don't
at
know.
that's the Arenas in the Shine Box.
What's it called?
The Shine
No,
Box.
no, not that. The other place.
Arenas.
Arenas. The Euro.
The Arenas? Yeah, isn't it?
Never actually had that place.
That's what I called it because Arenas
I didn't eat there.
was a tiny Greek food restaurant in an old Taco Bell down Alameda.
Yeah.
For a,
We used to call that Ernie's.
okay, yeah, I think it's Arenas. And we
Here's my and I'm pretty sure I've said this before. That place used to be called Smokies,
Mhm.
and I thought the sign was very cool. It was the sign that had like a guitar, but in the guitar there was just a bunch of letters, and if you read all the like words inside the guitar, it was the lyrics to The Gambler.
okay.
This is the whole song.
Do they still have that sign in any kind
No,
of?
it's Irene's now.
Okay, the
And
owners
I
took
just,
their
I
sign
just
home.
think that like
That's
I
so-
mean, if there's any kind of sentimental value to Irene's, I understand, but Smokies was a better name. It was just a better name.
that
it's just-
sign is in the Smokey's owner's garage,
Okay,
probably.
that was a cool sign. All right, I
Yeah.
have shows. Can I tell my shows?
Yeah, we were about to ask you that.
Okay, so I have a show this Friday, the 23rd. Right? Is that this Friday or next Friday? It's on the 23rd, November 23rd, at CM Lanes. That's 2285 West Wheeler Avenue in Aransas Pass.
What date? What night
The
of the week?
23rd.
That's a Sunday night.
That's a Sunday night.
Okay.
Okay.
Next week from today.
Next week from today.
Got it.
So, if you're in Aransas Pass,
Who else on the show? What is it?
it's going to be me. It's going to be Colin Sledge, Timely Rain, Carlos Lopez, Eric Blake, Uncle Sam, Chris Longoria, Rolling on His Knees,
Mhm.
and Jake Coulter.
Okay, that's a big show.
Dang.
Yeah, so way to go. If you want to go see that at Aransas Pass. And then on the 13th of December, the Laugh Pack will be there
At the Shine Box.
at the Shine Box above Irene's.
Ernie's. Ernie's.
Ernie Arenas.
I'm excited, man.
What do you got
Just
coming up, Blake?
That's
Okay.
it. Nah, I don't know.
You'll be on a slow roast in a couple of weeks.
Hopefully, if I don't, oh no, I'm still trying to get booked on other podcasts. So if they call me back, then we're gonna.
Done.
All right. Thanks for
Yeah.
listening, guys.
Y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all in
See
2
you next
weeks.
time.
Peace.